We'll close our eyes and start with a few deep breaths, focusing on keeping our spine nice and straight, our chest out, our shoulders will be back, and our neck will be nice and elongated. And we can start to slowly let go of any thoughts, any concerns, any worries outside of what we have right here in our chairs as we breathe in and out. Breathe in, let it all go, and take one more big, beautiful breath in, breathing life into your body, feeling your body fill with that positive energy. And then slowly, in one slow exhale, let it release from your body. And then shifting our awareness to myself in the front, we're going to start with our hands to the side. And we're going to start by slowly reaching one arm up and over as much as we can, feeling the weight shift in our chair into one side of our body, slowly going further and further as far as you can until you reach that tipping point. Take a big breath in through this challenging but reasonable position. And let go of the breath slowly to the other side. Same exact cadence, same exact pace. Go over about the same distance that you went on the other side. Take a big, deep breath in that challenging position. Big, deep breath out. Very nice. Hands behind your lower back or butt. If your shoulders aren't feeling the best, you can place them a little bit lower on your body. If they're feeling good today, try to place them a little bit higher on that lower back. Next one is going to involve us pushing our chest out, pushing against our lower back for some leverage so we feel a little stretch on our wrists as well. Gently tilting that chin up towards the sky, tilting our head back, shoulders back, lower back slightly arched, and we're breathing into this open position, feeling vulnerable but safe. And then letting go slowly of that position, bringing your hands in front. And what I want you to do is just kind of round your shoulders forward, just kind of move them around in a very slow and methodical pattern. I'm kind of thinking just having bad slouched over posture throughout and just rolling my shoulders gently, opposing that movement we just did. And then from here, moving back one more time, hands behind your lower back, gently pushing against your lower back for leverage, feeling the stretch of your wrists, tilting that chin up towards the sky, head gently back, taking a big breath in and letting it all go. Hands will be in front, in between your legs now. And we're holding an imaginary weighted ball, letting that ball sag us deep into the ground, as low as it can go, going deeper and deeper into the ground, getting more of a stretch in our back, letting our hips open up. We're breathing deeply into the areas of tightness, breathing deep into any pain we might be receiving here. And letting go of that discomfort, letting go of that tightness. It no longer serves us as we breathe in through our lower back, hips and belly. Breathe out, slowly sitting up. I want you to feel every single vertebrae unravel nice and carefully, feeling your back become straighter and straighter as you slowly sit up tall. And then at the top, hands to the side, slowly up now. Feel the difference in angle change between your arms as you go up towards the sky. Feeling your shoulders start to get pulled up towards the sky. Feeling your arms get pulled all the way up. You can kind of interlock your fingers just a little bit at the top. We're then slowly reaching towards one direction. Doesn't matter which one, we'll do both. Taking a big breath, letting that stretch move through the side of your body. Over to the other side very slowly, breathing into any discomfort we might have. Good, all the way back up to the top. We're then going to imagine being pulled up as high as we can, letting our spine decompress, letting our shoulders decompress, letting our entire body be released. As we breathe in, breathe out, slowly bring your hands back down. Kind of slouch forward a little bit and just let your hands and arms dangle, feeling the blood slowly rush back into your shoulders, wrists, fingers, and hands. And then sit back up nice and tall. We'll all take a collective breath together, breathing in, feeling that energy rise to your head, and then slowly relaxing back into your chair and body. Very nice. Let's do a little bit of leg work. This next one's our pigeon pose, so we're going to either cross our legs down below. Otherwise, I always encourage everyone, if you're able to try your best to get that foot up onto your knee. We're going to apply some gentle pressure down on the outside of your knee, so you're pushing down on it. And then you're going to focus on slowly bringing your torso down towards that leg that's up, very slowly. And you want to find the tipping point where it just starts to feel maybe slightly uncomfortable and painful. And we're breathing all the way into that area, all the way out. Go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Welcome the stretch. Press down on that leg a little more as you breathe in and out. Now the farthest you can go. You're so surprised at how far you can go into the stretch as you go so far, so deep. Your hips, lower back release in tightness and pain as you breathe in and out, slowly coming up from that position all the way to the top. Take a breath if you need to at the top to get that blood circulating back in your head after bending over. Repeating on the other side, of course, legs crossed down below. Otherwise, again, highly encouraged to get that foot up onto your knee. Light, gentle pressure down on the outside of that knee, slowly tipping your torso down towards that leg. As far as your body will let you go to start, it may be a little less of a stretch to start than the other side. That's okay. Or maybe more, whatever your body will give you on the side. Appreciate it and breathe into the tightness. As you go a little bit deeper into the stretch, breathing in and out, pressing a little bit more down on the outside of that leg, a little bit more into the stretch, even deeper. As you breathe in and out, going as deep as you can, incredibly surprised at how flexible you are, giving thanks to your body in this deep stretched position. As you slowly, gently come up out of that position, come up to the top of that position, again taking another breath at the top, making sure we are feeling A-okay. Before moving into our next stretch, this is our hamstring stretch. Your knee will be nice and straight. We'll be bending over for this one, so take again another big breath before we go down. Knee nice and straight, same side hand as the same side leg. Gently thinking about reaching down towards that toe. Actively trying to touch your toe, but again, if you can't touch your toe, don't get down on yourself. That's just a landmark. You can also just think about bringing your lower back and your belly kind of down towards your thigh. And you're breathing deep into that hamstring that we feel stretched. letting go of the tension where we feel it, and starting to feel all the negative energy from that body release as we slowly come up out of that position all the way to the top, all the way to the other side. Knee will be nice and straight once again. And from this position, reaching down slowly at a pace that's comfortable for us, not forcing, not jerking, not pushing too far out of our comfort zone. Again, just a little bit out of that comfort zone will give you quite a bit of benefit. As you reach down, breathing into the area of tightness, feeling it release from your body, the tension, pain, it's gone. As you breathe in, breathe out, sit up nice and tall, very slowly, at your own pace. Take a breath at the top. And then bring your hands down for a little bit of finger and wrist work. We're going to start with some gentle wrist circles with your hands balled up in very tight fists, as tight as you can here, so it might kind of limit the range of motion of your wrists. And now we'll open our hands, so we will completely spread those fingers out, still moving in those nice circles. And now combine closing and opening of your fingers and wrists as you gently move around the circle. Appreciating the subtle but important movements our fingers, wrists, and hands give us and what they do for us all throughout the day. Go ahead and relax your hands. Relax your hands. Very nice. We're going to sit back in our chair now. Your lower back will be flush against the back of the chair. Hands will be behind your head. If you have pain in this position, you can cross your arms. Pain in your shoulders, I should say, you can cross your arms like so. Otherwise, try your best to get your hands up here. We're leaning back against the back of our chair in this position, feeling our upper back release as we slowly go back and back, further and further, back as far as we can. Taking a big, deep breath in that nice and lean back position. You are at peace here. You are relaxed. This is everything you've ever wanted as you let go and let gravity do the work. Go ahead and slowly sit up out of this position. Bring your hands in front. Just move those shoulders around. Feel that mobility in your thoracic spine that we just helped out. We're going to go back one more time just to loosen up that area a little bit more, because I know for myself and a lot of people, that's an area of tightness. One more time, slowly back with me at your own pace. Try to let your head tilt back a little bit further. Try to let your body surrender a little more to gravity doing the work. And just simply sit back here. Breathe into the movement. This is exactly what your body needs right now. Some time to relax and let go. Slowly sit up out of this position. Take a breath as you come to the front of your chair. We're going to move into one of my favorite full body exercise yoga pose drills here. Starting with 3 breaths in our prayer position. Good neutral spine, chest out, shoulders will be back. Perfect posture, however that looks like for you. Breathing in and out, let go. Breathe in, out, check that posture. Breathe in and out. Good. Now hands will be forward. We're moving into our diver's pose, where we think about actively reaching as far forward as we can, feeling our lower back and hips loosen up here. And while we're reaching forward, also thinking about reaching up. So we need to be active in this position. You can make this really easy by just kind of looking down, being slouched. Really arch that lower back, look straight ahead, reaching forward and out. Take one breath in, one breath out. Good. One breath in, out. Check that posture, a little more of a reach. One breath in and exhale slowly. What I want you to do now is imagine holding two handles in front of you. You are going to pull back those handles like they're trying to resist you. You're pulling back two heavy weights as hard as you can. You're going to feel this in your muscles as you pull back, starting to feel your shoulder blades pinch together. Keep pulling back. You're leaning back now. Those handles are getting heavier and heavier. You're resisting it though. You're strong here. Keep pulling back. Shoulder blades should now be close to getting pinched. Keep going. We're going to hold for 3 strong breaths in this good, powerful position. Hold, breathe in and out. Be strong here. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in. Keep holding. Exhale. Excellent job, everyone. You can kind of let your shoulders and your body sag a little bit here. Just take a couple breaths and just kind of move into a gentle flow of whatever feels comfortable for your body. Kind of move around, just nice and easy. Decompress from that demanding movement. And then we'll move very slowly into our last movement, chair warrior pose for today. You're going to shift all together, looking towards this direction. Your legs are going to be in roughly a 90-degree angle. Once you find this position, your hands are going to be out in an airplane or T position. We're going to take a big breath into our body through this position. Big breath out. Now all together, we're going to tip towards the center of the circle as much as we can, trying to get to maybe a 45-degree angle. If you can get further, that's great. Challenge yourself here. And feel the change of muscles being worked as the balance shifts slightly, breathing into those areas that you feel being worked. And slowly let go. Come back to the center T position, the starting position. Take one more breath in this position. Let go of that position. We'll slowly tilt towards the other side, locking your legs in to that other side. Again, 90-degree angle is what you're shooting for. If you can't quite get there, that's totally okay. Hands out in that T position, straight ahead, good, perfect posture. And then slowly all together, we're tipping towards the center of that circle as far as we can go. Feeling the shift in awareness of where our muscles are being worked here. Noticing it, appreciating how strong our muscles are in this position. As we take a big breath in, big breath out, slowly tipping back into that starting T position, taking one more breath in through this position, and then letting go very slowly back towards the center of class. We're going to go ahead and end with a little bit of deep breathing today, a little bit of meditation to calm our minds and bodies. So go ahead and join me all together. We're going to sit back in our chair, start to find a comfortable position for our legs and arms to rest easily, closing down our eyes whenever we are comfortable and ready, and starting to breathe deeper into our body, starting to let go even more than where we were before, starting to connect deeper to where we weren't before, and starting to breathe with a level of awareness, intensity, and focus that allows you to let go of everything you thought you knew, everything you thought you were, and everything you think you need to be. Because all of this stress, all of this worry is resistance to your path, resistance to your true self, which goes beyond what you did for a living. It goes beyond what you look like in the mirror. It goes beyond how much money you have in the bank. It goes beyond your physical limitations or abilities. It goes beyond the people you know, the places you've been, and everything you've identified with up into the present moment. Because what you are is truly infinite. What you are is truly magnificent. And what you are is something that not even you can describe. What you are is something the material world can't put a price tag on, can't put a word to. The only thing that connects you outside of yourself is the feeling inside of you. The feeling of worthiness, the feeling of belonging, the feeling of love that's ready for you always. And this feeling, as you sit and let it fill your body, lets you know that you are worthy. You are invincible. You are infinite. Because as you breathe deeper, you become more love. You become less body. You become more of who you really are and who you are meant to be. A soul created for the purpose of uplifting, creating joy, creating beauty in your own personal world, to then share this beauty with the others around you. And the more you can shift into an identity of creating beauty in every moment of your day, no matter how big or small it comes, the more you connect with your deeper self, a self longing for this purpose, longing for this connection to something far greater than your physical body. As we sit together, we're going to take a few moments to really feel what love feels like. Practice the energy of love, and then working to hold that emotion, holding it as long as we can, and to feel an even greater emitting of the emotion, an even deeper sensing of the emotion. Because the second the emotion starts to fade, just remind yourself, you can feel more and more. It really never ends. We'll see you in a few moments. Go ahead and breathe. Practice letting in the love, sitting in love, and feeling it deep within your body and soul. And as we slowly come back to the sound of my voice, come back to a place outside of our inner body, we can remind ourselves that this feeling we have practiced and created here is always within us, always within your body, mind, and soul, and ready to be tapped into. You don't need permission, don't need to pay any money, don't need to schedule it. It's here, ready, whenever you need it. And if you let go for a few moments of expectation, resistance, any pain or suffering, and just let it fill your body, you really know it is always there. Let's take our final breath together, focusing our awareness for this breath, starting at the base of our spine, our tailbone. We're going to make this breath very slow and deliberate, starting with a slow inhale. Again, awareness of that breath at your tailbone. Start to breathe up. Let that breath travel up your lower back now, up even further. Keep breathing slowly up the middle of your back. Slowly feel that breath come all the way up the back of your upper back. Slowly breathe further up the back of your neck now, up into your head. Feel that breath, that pressure reach the top of your head. Keep breathing, keep holding. Let that breath reach the top of your head and hold it, hold it, hold it, and let go of the breath. Excellent job. And enjoy this feeling of surrender, knowing that you are in good hands. Wherever you are in your life, wherever you are in your journey, and whenever you are comfortable and ready, you can start to bring your awareness back into your body, back into the room, in the chair you're sitting in. You can start to slowly move around all the different limbs of your body, your fingers, shoulders, hands, Knees, hips, lower back, neck. Open your eyes whenever you are comfortable and ready. Absolutely no rush at all. But we are all finished for the day. All finished for class. Thank you all for coming.